Krista. Now I will explain the research about Wheatgrass extractor performance and its effect on fermented beverage product result. So, Wheatgrass or Triticum aestivum is one of grass type or vegetables that harvested before the plants form flower heads. This wheatgrass contains many nutrients that are beneficial to the body, and they also is known that has many times richer in vitamins, minerals, and protein compared to the seed kernel or grain products from mature cereal plants. Because of the abundance of the nutrition content, this plant nowadays also quickly becoming one of the most widely used as additional health food in the form of fresh product, frozen juice, tablets, and powder. And then, considering the rich nutrition content and benefits for the human body, this wheatgrass is also a good idea to more develop this wheatgrass to another product. And then one of the process that can be applied to develop products and also facilitate the processing of this plant without reducing the nutrition content is extraction. What is extraction? Extraction is one of separation technique that commonly used for food industry. However, the extraction methods are also known to affect the quality of the product produced. Because of that, we have to choose the extraction process correctly. Based on the technology used, extraction techniques can be categorized into two classes, such as conventional and advanced techniques. So for conventional, they require more time and also more amount of solvent to extract the material. And to solve that problem, nowadays advanced techniques used applied to the extractor to make the extraction process more easy, such as using like UV and then pressure and the other. And then the result for the extraction process, this result can develop to make another products. But for this research, I choose to make the fermented beverage from the wheatgrass extract. So this is the purposes. First, for developing the product and then improving nutritional quality and also increase the production. And then this is the material we used. First the wheatgrass and then the extractor. We use two types of extractor in this study, such as the green power extractor and then Huron. For the green power, the right side is the difference of system used in between the two extractor. So for the green power, they use twin gear, but for the Huron extractor, they use auger tools. And then this is the methods for the extraction process. First, we did the separation of the wheatgrass, and then after we prepared the extractor, we used 200 grams of wheatgrass, and we wash it first, and then we extract. And for this extraction process, we didn't use any additional water, so we can obtain the pure extract from wheatgrass. And then for the extract process, we regulated the machine on the normal speed. And then the data observed, such as time of processing, extract weight and volume, and then the physicochemical properties. This is the calculation for the extract yield, and then processing capacity, extraction rate, and then the titratable acidity. And then the second process is fermentation. For fermentation, we use wheatgrass extract, and then distilled water, sugar, salt, we use yuen powder, and then fermentation jar, and then fermentation chamber. And then this is the method for fermentation process. So from the extract obtained, we filter the extract, and then we add the distilled water with ratio 1:2, and then we adding the sugar into 24% and salt and also EM. After we mix all of these ingredients, we check the initial condition, and after that we keep in the fermentation chamber at 35 degrees Celsius for 8 days. And then for every day we did observation for the physicochemical properties. This is the data observed for the fermentation. It's physicochemical properties such as TSS or total soluble solid, pH, and titratable acidity. And this is the result for extractor performance. So for the extractor performance, the characteristic observed such as density, and then extract yield, processing capacity, and extraction rate. From table 1, we can see for all of the characteristics, generally the extraction process using twin gear extractor gave the best result than the slow squeeze. Only for the density that they showed that twin gear gave more lower value than slow, but actually the difference between two type of extractor was not so different for the density, so we can say that twin gear still gave the best result. This twin gear system can extract materials even up to small particles. Because of that, the performance of the extractor of twin gear also gave the best result. And then the twin gear system also there is no friction between the tools and the extract material, so the friction of material when extraction process also reduce, so the quality also will more better. We can see from this table for TSS, pH, and also acidity. So for the best condition for fermentation material, TSS and pH is high and acidity is low. And from this table, we can see that the twin gear still gives the best result. And then for the fermentation condition, we can see for the two types of extract obtained, there was a decreasing of total soluble solid. It means the sugar content contained in the material also decreased. This decreasing happened because of the sugar content will later be used by yeast to produce alcohol and carbon dioxide during the fermentation process. From the figure 4, we can see that twin gear extractor still give the best reduction on total soluble solid than the slow squeeze extract. And then this is for the pH and acidity. This result for the two types of extract was not so different, but if we observe more detail, for the acidity, the sample from twin gear extract still give the best increasing of the acidity level. So from all of this fermentation condition, we can see the twin gear fermentation result still give the best decrease in the pH and also increase in acidity level. So this is the conclusion. So from all of the observation did, the appropriate extractor to obtain best quality of Wheatgrass fermented beverage was by using twin gear type extractor with the yield, processing capacity, extraction rate, TSS content, pH and acidity content were that value. this is the end of my presentation.